Good afternoon, everybody. Jennifer here, Artistic Painting Studio. So I just wanted to come on here and I guess take you guys through some of the steps. A few people have asked if I'd continue to do lives as I am working on this dresser. So I figured we're at another step and I'm gonna share where we're at. I've actually made some decent progress today. All the drawers are painted. 2 of them are ready for foil adhesive, or they have foil adhesive. They're ready for foil, okay? And let me see if I can give you guys a good shot. Hold on a second. Got a wheel hung up here. Hopefully I can give you guys a good shot here. Behind me, the dresser. Okay, the dresser has 2 full coats, and we might even play with a little bit of the metallic, okay? This is the metallic teal that I plan on putting on the top. So I think I'm gonna highlight the top with this, which I think will just be gorgeous. So hello. Let's see, Inga's on here with me, and Lisa and Carol. Thank you guys for joining. So there's so many things I really want to do to this whole thing, and I just know I'm gonna run out of time, guys. It's gonna get crazy. My mother's moving into her new place next week on Thursday, so I have to have everything done. Her nightstand's already painted, her little side table's already painted. There's a bed behind me, okay? I just picked up a great little find this morning for a foot and headboard for a twin, okay? And I gotta get that painted as well. So the level of creativity that I want it to do on this dresser is probably going to come down just a little bit, but I'm hoping for enough time to do some of the creative things I was hoping to do. Besides just foiling the drawers, I really wanted to stencil the sides. Okay, we've got the top of it with the crocodile. Okay, I know I'm just kind of going overboard, but I thought it'd be fun to just do a simple tone on tone, or was thinking about even breaking out one of the rollers and maybe even putting some of the teal on the side, which I could do more of like a tone on tone with one of the darker ones. Yeah, so just trying to figure it out. And then I don't know what all of you do when you end up with a piece of furniture that is just kind of gross, okay? The top 2 drawers, which I know were the drawers that were probably used the absolute most, they were just really, really ugly on the inside. And no matter how much I cleaned and how much I scrubbed and did everything, I decided just to paint them. Okay, so we have painted the entire inside of the drawer and the sides, and I'm hoping to actually foil them. So when you pull out the 2 top drawers, I'm hoping that I have time to get them foiled. So inside completely and on the outsides. Now I'm not going to do that to the other drawers. There's just not enough time, but I figured these would be fun. And the rest of the drawers were pretty clean. It was just these top ones. I don't know if some kid, oh, who knows what they used or what they did, but we're getting there. Okay, we're really, really getting there. And this is the only drawer that doesn't have the second coat, but you know, unfortunately it took a tumble this morning and the corner cracked, so got a little repair job going as well. You know, it just happens. Too many things going on around here, too much stuff shoved in here, okay? And that one kind of took a tumble. So, okay, I'm gonna tell you guys where we're at then. So, hello Debbie, thanks for joining. Everything has 2 coats of the Coastal Blue from General Finishes, and I taped off a little earlier so that I could brush on my foil adhesive. So now you can see how nice and beautiful, shiny, okay, the top of this is, which means it should be at a pretty good firm tack. I'm hoping it's dry enough. You know, every time I get done with a step, I just kind of like feel like I'm whipping on the next step and whipping on the next step. But I'm hoping that these drawers are just about ready for some foil, so I thought I'd just share with you, again, how to do the foiling. And you know what? Now that I sat down and I'm getting ready to do this, I gotta go find me a rag and a scrubber brush, okay? So give me just a second, and I'm gonna go grab that. At least it's close by. should never be here without a rag and a scrub brush in my hand. Okay, for those of you that may be new or have not seen the foil being transferred before, like I said, I've already put the foil adhesive on my surface, and it's dried for probably maybe at least 20 minutes or better, hopefully. I'm hoping it's longer than that. And now I'm going to grab my foil. Now back to the foil adhesive for 1 second. Now, I want to say maybe 30 minutes is close to this, okay? The longer you let this sit, the better, okay? You really should not push your foil adhesive too much. You're gonna get the best transfer after it has dried and is to its firmest tack, which is normally an hour or better. And that is like the best time to hit it. If you've waited an hour and it still doesn't feel really firm tack, then wait another hour. It's not gonna hurt it. It's never ever gonna dry beyond a firm tack. So you don't have to feel like, oh my gosh, if it dries too long, I'm gonna not have the opportunity to come back and foil. That's totally wrong. It'll never ever dry beyond this. So I could sit here and leave this for a week, a month, a year, okay? It's never gonna get any drier than this. So better to wait longer than to push and go quicker, because I think we all end up with some issues. Even today, one of my customers was telling me that, she goes, yeah, I let it dry, I think 30 minutes, but it just wasn't like pulling all the foil off. And she says, and it felt like it kind of came off like stringy. And I'm like, oh, what surface were you on? Well, she was actually on glass, okay? Which glass is its own kind of like thing, okay? Glass you can't compare to a painted surface. So the adhesive is gonna have to dry it on a very non-porous surface like that. That's a slick surface. That adhesive needs to dry for hours and hours. The longer it dries, the better adhesion it's gonna have to a glass surface, and you're gonna have a way better process and transfer. But if you have any questions about the adhesive, let me know. And also, for whatever reason, my latest batch, you guys, so if you're getting my adhesive and it seems really thick, my latest batch seems to be a little thicker. And I'm going to be talking to my manufacturer, but just add a tiny little bit of water and you should be fine, okay? And that's what I've been doing lately. I've just been having to add a little bit of water. So I don't know what they did, but I got to call them. So hello, Jane. It's great to see you. But if you have any questions regarding adhesive, please holler out, okay? We are going to be working with Abigail foil, which is what I've done on the other two drawers. So we got to keep with the theme here. And oops, let's grab my scissors. And I'm going to cut myself a piece as long as the drawer, okay? So let's roll out a piece here. And hello, Rima. I see that you joined. And Rhonda, it's good to see you guys. So it's Friday night. Whew. The weekend is starting. What is everybody doing for some fun? I know that I am going to be joining a group of friends for simple dinner and I'm sure some adult beverages as well. At one of our favorite little places called Crab Pot. So that is where I will head when I'm done here. But you know what? Before I even head there, I think we're going to go home and change our clothes. Put something on that doesn't have holes in it, okay? Oh my gosh, are you kidding? Jane, you got snow again? Okay, I'm so sorry, okay? I'm not going to tell you I'm wearing flip-flops, okay? I'm back, I think, to my flip-flop weather, okay? My favorite thing. I don't think there should be another shoe allowed, okay? I love my flip-flops. Okay, so I have cut a couple of pieces of foil, and oh, Jane, you just need to come and see me and come warm up. Oh, that's awesome. You've been setting up your booth. Oh, and it's hot there too. Okay, well, I'm sorry. Some of us are cold and some of us are hot. Okay, so if you've seen a couple of the drawers I've done so far, I just got my lips on there. Okay. I was wondering if that's going to do anything weird. Okay, because I'm going to wipe my foil off. I've got lip gloss on, okay, and my lips hit the foil. Okay, we'll see if anything's strange. But every drawer I've done so far has an imperfection on it, and I'm going for that, okay? I'm going for a little bit of a crinkled look, okay? So there's no, to me, foils are never meant to be like totally perfect, so I'm okay with that. But when you're transferring your foils, this beautiful print should be facing up, okay? This is not the side that we're gonna go lay down into there, because this is actually the plastic, and the back side is where the pattern actually is. And oh my gosh, Maury, I'm so sorry to hear that you're sick, but please, please, I think you have thieves, okay? And if you have thieves, just start dropping 1 or 2 drops with a little tiny bit of honey on a spoon and take it like every 2 to 3 hours until you start feeling better, okay? I know, this one is just too cool, too cool. So if your surface is larger, okay, I found that if I just kind of fold it in half, it gives me a little bit of control of being able to put it down onto the surface and then open it up and finish it out. And like I said, I'm not looking for perfect. I want some of the crinkles, so I just embraced that one on purpose, okay? And I'm using my soft cloth, and I'm just going to smooth it down. And that's how we start, okay? Let's see if I can get you guys in here a little bit. Oh, don't just do it, Maury. You have to take thieves internally. Okay, it's good to be definitely putting it in the diffuser, but you need to be taking that stuff 2 to 3 drops. I don't even use honey, girl. I just open my mouth, stick my tongue out, and drop it on my tongue. Okay, it's a little strong, but definitely do that. Okay, I'm telling you, it's my best defense from ever getting sick. If you guys know what what we're talking about, it's Young Living essential oils. Okay, I'm a firm believer in those products, and thieves is what has kept me well all year long. Okay, so get your thieves out, stick your tongue out, Maury, and make sure you do that every 2 to 3 hours. You'll feel much better. Okay, everybody, Thieves is a product from Young Living Essential Oils, and it is my secret weapon to being well. So every time anybody in my household starts to get anything, okay, I start taking Thieves constantly, because my immune system, as well as I know Maury's immune system, we're both compromised with the medicines that we're on. So we have to be really careful when we're around anybody sick, but I'm telling you, it helps. It's not going to probably like cure you, but it helps you from getting worse, and also seems to help the duration of what anybody gets. So I'll stick a link on here. My daughter sells it. I'm just a firm believer, okay? And I'm trying to make sure my good friend Maury doesn't get any sicker. Okay, I've laid this down. Now, I can peek first, okay, and see how great of a transfer. Oh gosh, we're getting such a beautiful transfer without even trying, okay? So I want a little bit more transfer because there's a lot of the blue coming through. And you can see there's still some of it that is on the paper. Okay, Maury, that's just more news than I needed. I hope you feel better soon. So if you're looking for a little bit more coverage, you can always take your soft cloth and rub a little bit harder, or when you're looking for like as much coverage as possible, then get out your scrub brush. And I'm just doing a light scrub because I have that beautiful navy coastal blue on here for a reason, okay? That is there because I want to see some of it, so I'm not trying to make it all disappear. Now, once I burp even the top layer, when you've got an edge here, my edge is kind of beveled and curved, which means it's only going to grab the high points to begin with, because it's just that sticky adhesive always grabs wherever it grabs first. That's it, okay? So now if I kind of pull that back, then I can lay that section right back down on those edges, and either use my soft cloth, or we can also get out our little scrub brush as well and give that edge a little bit more scrubbing, okay? Because I know that it will never catch it the first time, because the two higher edges are always going to catch it first. And you have to do that on all your edges. I don't know if you guys can see here, but the navy is really showing on the curve because it's just beveled in a little bit. But if you just lift it up, I call it burping it, okay? And then come back and you can scrub that into the lower areas. And I'm telling you, sometimes all it takes is just scrubbing with your fingers and your hands. You don't always have to get the brush out. Okay, I'm gonna turn the drawer around so I can see the other side. Yeah, this whole project is just turning out so fun. Like I said, I wish I had more time to allow my entire vision come together, because the other night when I was trying to sleep at like 2 o'clock in the morning and I couldn't, I was envisioning those top drawers being completely foiled, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I hope I have enough time just to get all that done. I just starting to feel a little pressured with everything I have to do to get my mother's new place ready for her to move into by Thursday next week. So update on her, she's doing really well. She's had, she's gained a lot of her strength back, but unfortunately the dementia is pretty strong. So we have her going into a place here that has a specialty memory care facility. And she'll be at an assisted living, but she'll be in the memory care. So they're going to help her with her memory issues, and hopefully she'll just love it. We're hoping that she's going to love it and make lots of new friends. And I still get to have her down here with me. So let's see what we got here, peeps. Let's see what we got. It's so fun. Okay, and I want to show you guys the foil, because there is some that's left behind, and that's okay. Okay, this to me is almost like 100% release, even though there's a little bit left behind. I didn't want it completely perfect, so that's what we get. We have some imperfections. We got some areas where it was just kind of crinkled, and we're gonna be able to see some of the blue peeking through, and we want that. The other thing I'm trying to figure out is I've got to figure out what I'm going to do with the drawer pulls. I think I'm going to end up foiling those as well, or I don't know. I think they might end up getting foiled, or we might just paint them because they're ugly, 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 and I don't have time to get anything new. Let's see here. Oh yes, Inga, she's going to be in a great, great place. I mean, everybody in that memory care place is dealing with the same thing. They're all trained to deal with it, and I just think it's just going to be a great place for her. So I'm really, really excited about her moving over there, because the nursing home, she's been at a skilled nursing home for weeks, and they have been fabulous with taking care of her and getting her well and getting her strong. But they're not a memory care facility, so they just don't know how to deal with that. So we're excited to get her to a place where they're going to be able to understand and help her. Oh, okay, 10 minutes before you're off to work. Okay, see, painted them with Perfetto color, and then you're painting the top of the dresser, so gorgeous. Yes, the top of it, well, everything right now is the general finishes. Coastal blue, and I'm going to, I don't know if I'm going to highlight, I don't know if I'm going to glaze, I don't know if I'm going to paint. I don't really know what I'm going to do on the top yet, but I'm going to definitely do something with the Perfetto metallic teal on the top. Okay, so I'm going to make this one disappear. Aw, isn't that pretty, guys? I think it's just going to be so delightful. I'm so excited about this project. If I only could create about, I don't know, 2 or 3 extra days this week coming up and have more time to finish everything, I think it'd be so awesome. You know, when you finally get a real vision for your whole project, then you realize, oh my gosh, I'm just running out of time. Let me see, what did somebody say here? Oh, yeah, I could possibly do that, Inga. I'm just not sure. I got to get those out and start getting those primed as well. Every time I turn around and I think I'm making progress, I realize I got to prime something else, okay? and then to have a drawer hit the ground today, and that just wasn't a pretty sight, okay? I mean, I literally cracked the corner, okay? Let's see. There's a question here. Hold on, let me back up for a second. Dana, the navy is General Finishes Coastal Blue. Okay, so let's put my foil down. Okay, oh, we got some nice big crinkles on this one, okay? And like I said, we're just going to embrace them. Every drawer has an imperfection, and we're just not going to worry about it, okay? If you were looking for perfection, I think it's always best to have two people with the foil, and one person is going to hold it and guide it, and the other person holds like the other two ends, and that way you can get it on as perfect as you possibly want. Me, I'm just going for my imperfect stuff here. Okay, so the other one I gave a light scrubbing, so we're gonna do the same on this drawer. And then we're gonna lift all of our edges and allow them to go down into this recessed area here. And then we'll check the top as well and make sure that I have as much coverage as I want. I'm sorry, Maury, I sure hope you feel better. Okay, so let's just scrub our edges here. And always peeking, guys, always peek, okay? So lift an edge, peek underneath, make sure you're happy with your release. Oops, I'm pulling everything off here. My foil got stuck to my tape, okay? If you're not happy, you can always put the foil back down and rub again, okay? And that's the beauty of foil, that you don't have to accept all the imperfections. I mean, you have to enhance or embrace some of them, but you got a chance to go back and, you know, rub a little bit more if you're looking for even a better release, okay? And, you know, how much of a release do you want? Gosh, it really is like a personal preference. We don't have to have, by any means, a perfect release. And there's times when I'm doing stuff and I don't even want to get near a perfect release. I want that undercoat color showing through. To me, that's part of my finish. So every foiling project I do is different on what I'm looking for, okay? So I want to get just a little bit more coverage there. But you can see how you pull it back. If by chance you've got too much of your base coat showing, just run your brush over it again. And we're just gonna go for it. Whatever's there is there, okay? Again, there's definitely some of the foil left behind. Oh, Jane, that's fine. Definitely call me next week. We gotta catch up, girl. I missed you. Inga, it is, it's quite addicting. I'm telling you. Okay, did you guys see, oh my gosh, did you see one of my customers has our cheetah gold foil, the brand new cheetah gold foil, and she did a pair of her loafers. Okay, you've got to check it out. I saved her post and I'm going to share it, but she did a pair of loafers. Okay, I mean, they look fabulous. Okay, so you think just I've been doing my cowboy boots and having fun with that. This is a pair of shoes she's planning on wearing all the time, and I have worn my cowboy boots. So there is just so much that can be foiled. And next week I have something so fun to share with you guys, okay? I have been looking for a particular product probably for over a year now, and we finally found it. So we've got some great, exciting news, and I'm gonna wait till next week to share. I'm just gonna leave you all hanging, okay? But we're gonna have some fun with it, and we're gonna have a ton of fun, and I am just been playing with it and doing all kinds of crazy things over here, and I am bursting to kind of share with you, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna be good until it's all here to show you everything. Okay, fourth drawer is done. Okay, fourth drawer. I want you guys, I'm gonna see if I can get a hold of this good and not drop it. But see all the imperfections, okay? There's nothing perfect. There is plenty of that blue still showing through. And that is what I love. Oh yeah, Rima, I have to tease. You're going to love it, okay? You're gonna be on the phone wanting to order it that same day, okay? I promise you. Okay, guys, I think that's about it for today. I'm just so pleased I have this far, and we're really hoping to get, because the top drawers, okay, those top drawers, my little one over here, okay, that still needs foil on the two ends. And I'm hoping to, like I said, foil the entire inside of the drawer, because I think it would just be so fabulous when my mom pulls her drawers out and like, oh, they're lined, okay? They're just lined and blingy foiled. But yeah, we'll see what time permits. For one thing at least, the drawers are not disgusting anymore, okay? They're primed with black Bondago, and I am thrilled. Oh yes, Susan, always. Foils are very, very delicate. They are the thinnest possible layer of metallization, and they are vulnerable if you do not seal them. So this entire dresser is going to be clear coated, but yes, these will definitely get several layers of top coat. So no matter what you're putting on, your foils do need to be protected, because they just will not withstand on a piece of furniture by themselves. So thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me. I think it's time to get this weekend started, okay? I'll probably be back tomorrow for a while, so we'll see what I have to share with you then. But you guys have a great Friday night and a wonderful weekend if I don't see you sooner. So God bless, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.